So for my lifestyle changes, the first thing I did was exercise. The first thing you need to do is exercise. And yes, I trust me guys, all this that I'm gonna tell you, like for at least for try it. I did it for around 3 months like that, and try it for at least 2 months or 3 months. And this one, you need to have consistency and yes, determination and discipline is very important. So when we say exercise, I know exercise for me, even me, I was not that kind of person that would be so active and not something which I would love doing. And when you are already, this condition makes you already tired and you know tired and exhausted. So you would think like, I think I should just rest and exercise, but no, exercising, because our goal is to lose weight, right? So my main goal was to lose weight. So for that, I started exercising. And when I say exercise or losing weight, so you think that fast workout, like that heat workout, HIIT, like high intensity workout training, no, those things will tire you, my dear. Our body right now is in such a state like you're gonna be exhausted. So when you're doing those high intensity workout, like in short period of time, you're only gonna exhaust your body. Like with that high training and high cardio activities, you're gonna only exhaust your body, and it's gonna worsen the condition only. Or what I did was slow training. As in like to slow pace. There are many exercises like I would do those specifically for PCOS workouts for PCOS, and there are like exercises like suited for your body, where you won't be so tired, but it's gonna help you lose weight and help your metabolism, because in there you'll have to work out and then like 5 to 10 seconds rest, but it's those workouts are gonna be the one that is benefit us. And the best form of exercise for us PCOS currently, strength training. Yes, strength training or resistance training or body weight training, where you use your body weight to exercise, or you can use equipments like dumbbells and all. I use dumbbells, and trust me, this exercise is I would say best, because strength training, when you do these exercises, like you might think, no, I don't want to build muscle, so why would I do? I don't want to become bodybuilders. I would not do it. No, that's a misconception. When you do that, you are building muscle, and when you build more muscle in your body, like I said, because of overweight, like fat deposition is there, right? That's why hormones are imbalance. And so when you build muscle through the strength training, you're gonna help your body remove those fats. Like more muscle build up means your metabolism will be faster. Even you're resting, even when you're not working out, even after the workout, even if you're resting, also your resting metabolism will be fast. So when your metabolism is fast, you're gonna burn more fat and thus lose weight, right? And plus you'll be toned, because you're not just removing excess fat, but you're building those muscle. So I would do those dumbbell exercises. If you want to know my workout routine or how I did, I can go in detail if you want. And I would do those strength training exercises twice a week, because every day it's gonna be very tiring. So I did twice a week. I think twice will be fine, twice or thrice. And second best exercise is walking is a low impact training, right? We hear people say 5k, 10k walk, and it's not just a trend. It actually works, and it worked for me. If you're just doing that 10k walking, say 5 to 10k walking for 1 or 2 months, you will see the changes. By that also, you will see the change in your body and your weight. So I incorporated anyhow along with my strength workout and daily workouts. I would do this. I would try to make at least reach 5k, 5 to 10k is best. At least I'll try to reach 5k, So I'll wake up around 4:35 like that, because that is the time where like no one is there in the ground, so I can go, and it's very peaceful also, morning time. So I would go for a walk, early morning walk. After having get enough sit-all drink, I would go for a walk, like 30 minutes walk. It will be around 4k, 5k. So yeah, my 5k is done like that. And then obviously walking around at home, that also will add up. So that is how I would add that 5k steps. And yeah, this is a very helpful. It will help with your metabolism. It will help you lose body weight also. It will help you lose weight also. And then yes, I used one app. for my other workouts, for my daily workout. And this is the app. I won't go much in detail because this video will go very long. So here I did a paid subscription. Yeah, this one was I paid like monthly. It is not much like affordable. It was around like 200 or 250. I think I got it off for the time. So because I think human psychology, we have this thing now, like if you paid for something that why would you want to waste? Why would you not want to make use of it, right? Like, oh my god, said this shit so cool, like it types, like I don't want to waste my money. That so sometimes whenever I feel lazy, also I would look, when I pick my phone, I would see the app and then I'll be reminded, oh, paid money for this, so I better make a make it worth it, no. So that's like that worked for me, as worked for me. So yeah, you can try it out as well. But this app is actually very good. This you enter your body weight, your height, and then your goals. Like for these changes and habits, you need to set a goal. Yeah, you can take out your notebook and start writing your goals. Start noting down what I'm telling you. You need to have a goal, and also not just goal, but target and a timeline. You need to set a deadline for yourself. Like for me, my target was 53. Like I said, 53 was my during my higher secondary. That was a normal starting weight. So at least I want to reach that for now. So 59 to 53, for that, according to the set, they would set according to your weight, according to your body weight and age and everything. They would set workouts for you every day. Okay, so I would follow that workouts every day, and they would set a goal for you as well. Like if I do this daily, then on this day I would reach like this. So for me, it was 3 months. Within 3 months, or if earlier than that, I wanted to lose weight. So according to that, you can set your target and everything. And yeah, you should have your goal, what weight you want to lose, by what day, or by what time, or when do you want to lose it, and how you're gonna do it. Yeah, so those I would use that app, and it is was quite fun also. And also, yeah, you should have a rest day also, not like every day in a week. And then second, I did food changes, and I didn't go in such like starving that and all, but yes, I did make changes, healthy changes. I did. It was when I went to the doctor, told me to cut down on carb, right, and to lose weight. But if you're fortunate enough, the doctor would they would tell you how to lose weight. But I don't think like many of the doctors won't tell you how to lose weight, or they won't explain you what this condition is and why you get those. They might just say, yeah, this is very common and you need to lose weight, you need to cut down on carb or stuff like that. But I cannot blame them also, because they also have a lot of patience, so they can't keep on explaining. Maybe they will expect us to go and research ourselves, or I don't know. So yeah, I did research, and then yeah, cutting on carb. So when you say carb, a basic thing we need to know, like even if you're not from a science background, I think this is like for our body, for our health, this is a basic thing we should know. So the macronutrients that our body requires are three, right? Protein, carbohydrate, and fat. So these three are the main thing that I incorporated in my diet. So when she said cut down on carb, so carb is a very much whole concept. But so what does it mean? So cut carb, you need to cut food that has so much food that has carb in it. And the main thing is, yeah, rice. I had to cut down on rice. So rice, and also bread is like very much a no for us. Yeah, for us girlies, because PCOS girlies, because bread is such that it has high carb in it, and when you consume those high carb foods, it's gonna mess up with your hormone a lot, and it's gonna make it hard for you to lose weight as well. So cut down on rice and carb and all these bakery foods and all. They're all and made up, especially made up of food. Okay, and so bakery food and obviously oily foods. And if you have seen my recent in my life, you have seen me eating chapati, where I mentioned about this diet that I stop eating rice in the evening. Morning I will eat, but evening I would cut down on rice and I'll eat chapati. And when I say chapati, my theory is not good. Okay, it's gonna trigger your PCOS more. So I will eat whole wheat, that is ataka chapati. Also not much, but around 2 or 3 I would. And then to track my food intake, I use an app again. This is very helpful. Okay, here you need to also, in simple terms and short, I'll tell you, they'll ask you to mention your height. According to your height or weight, they will according, so they'll calculate your BMI, and according to your BMI, they will tell you your maintenance calorie. So I did calorie tracking, yes. And so yeah, I did calorie tracking. So yes, when we hear calorie tracking, in our mind we're like, even me, if at first I would hear calorie tracking, I would be like, bulimia, oh, obsession over diet, calorie, you're tracking calorie, like that. No? Just eat whatever you want, why tracking calorie, types like that. But actually, I did healthy, you can do calorie tracking healthy way, not that obsession or that unhealthy way. So I bought a weighing machine, yeah, where I would put weighing machine, where I would weight my food, and through it I would track it. And this app helped me to track calorie. Here I you would give your weight, your height, and they'll calculate your BMI and your like maintenance calorie that your body needs. Maintenance calorie is like in the per day, say example 2000 kilocalorie. So per day you have to consume this much of calories. Food, every food has different okay, amount of calorie, right? So the food you consume, total will come out to say 2000. So that is your maintenance calorie to maintain your weight. So if your weight is currently say 55, then if you eat that much of calorie, your weight is gonna be maintained, right? So for that, I did calorie deficient diet. Yes, calorie deficient diet really worked for me. And I think it's the best to lose weight. But you need to incorporate exercise to that, to build healthy, to build muscle and to lose weight like in a healthy way. So in using this app, like they would calculate my maintenance calorie, and with that calorie deficit I would suggest you to go 500 is fine, okay, 500 to 600 is healthy. But I was desperate to lose weight and like wanted the process to go faster, so I did around 700, I think 700 to 800 like that. Yeah, but healthy weight 500 is still fine, okay, if you follow that by 1 or 2 months you would see the changes in your weight. So with that they would give me my calorie deficient calories. So say mine was say suppose 1200, say, so I have to eat that much calories. So with this app I would track my calories. So I would weigh my food. Say in the morning I would eat say 100 grams of rice, so I would note that down. Everything that you eat with this app I would note down, and this app will automatically track my calorie, and by the end of the day they would for weight to lose weight from, and I would give my time a deadline to myself. So according to that I would adjust my calorie deficit. They would adjust my calorie, and so according to they would adjust my calorie here. So I would track everything that I eat, that I ate. So for example in the morning I would eat rice, say suppose 200 grams. Then even weighing food also I had to learn it, okay, it's not just a simple thing like you can't just put the plate in the weighing machine and then weigh, no, like there's a proper procedure for it. So I would follow that, and the 200 grams of rice, if I eat I would mention it. If I eat vegetables I would track that, means note it down in the app. And everything like biscuits or whatever I would note it down, and they would calculate my calorie and stuff. That is how I would track my calorie, and I would follow the calorie deficit diet. And here the main thing what I did was I said the 3 macronutrient, right? So here important, okay girls, we need to have a high protein diet. I did a high protein diet and low carb, not too low. So and then healthy fats. When we say we want to lose weight, we want to lose fat, we may think like, oh, I need to totally cut down on fat. No, for us to hormones to work, hormones, we need healthy fats. We need fat in our diet, and how we incorporated, I added healthy fats. So if you want to know my diet plan, what I ate in daily basis, I can let you know in detail, and maybe in later videos. After that, yes, so everyone, like according to our weight we have a certain need of protein, right? So I would cut down on carb, like I said, by I would totally not consume any of those foods. I totally cut down on like bakery foods and all. Like I was someone in college, I would love Maggie. Me and my friends, we would hang out and eat noodles, and like in hostels, like the mess food is so bad, right? So when the mess food was bad, I would reach out noodles. That was a comfort food, right? That was a very bad thing that I did. And with that again, my unhealthy habits that I said because of the situation and college demand, my habits was all triggering to my weight gain, and symptoms worsening. So I totally cut down. Like I think in that month, especially in first month, I didn't even eat noodles even once. I think, and only in second month only now I eat once a month. But those days totally cut down like bakery food and also bread again. No, it was like that, and fries also. Yeah, and yeah, but after that, but maybe once a month I would eat Maggie or like those. And even if nowadays, even if I eat also, I don't eat like so much. You have to eat it in portion. Okay, that is very important. Like I'll eat a little bit of it just to satisfy my craving, but shouldn't like overeat or overconsume. Everything would be like go in chaos, right? All your hard work. Then that and then for protein. See, whenever I had watched those where people would share about their PCOS stories, especially it is like out of India, those like also out of India, like where they share their PCOS story, their diet, it would include like you can't just this is also why I'm making this video because you can't just follow everything. Their food habits is different. What they get there is different, and what we get here in Nagaland, no, this is different, right? So for them, like just a stick, they would get it in package, ready to eat. In groceries, they would just get it, like all those food, right? And say blueberries. One of the girl I know, she would eat blueberries and oats in the morning to control her blood sugar because as PCOS girls, our blood sugar level tends to get high very fast. That's why even some of them who have shared the stories, they were like diagnosed with pre-diabetics because us, okay, we people with this condition has a very high risk of getting diabetes in future because of this high blood sugar level and getting blood sugar level getting high very fast and insulin, like I talked before about this insulin resistance, right? So yeah, so she would eat blueberries. So tell me, like, do we get blueberries out here? Like, if you go for open market for your daily grocery shopping, do they sell? Would you see blueberries they out there selling? No, right? Plus, whatever diet that I followed, what we get here and my budget, like under like reasonable budget, I followed the food items, and it wasn't like so that like how they would show those high, very much expensive diets. I don't know. Whatever I usually eat in my daily life, I would incorporate it, and plus I would add what I needed outside. I would eat what I need, right? For protein, yeah, in the evening I would make a protein shake. Okay, both this protein powder, protein, I increase my protein intake. It's very important because we have those cravings, right? So when I increase this protein intake in my diet, it really helps in our cravings as well because it fulfills that high protein in your diet means it will make you full, and so later on you will not crave for junk food and salty or sweet treats, right? You can relate. So for that, I would add this protein powder. Yeah, like I mentioned, people who have shared their stories like, outside of India or their stories, they would suggest you all protein powders which were very much expensive, and I don't think we even get here also not available. So this is a reasonable one. If you want, if you can afford, you can check out. There are also very much better and good ones also. But this one will do. This is enough for me. It's reasonable also, so I got it. There are different flavors also to make it more to make it tasty when you eat it. No, so this is protein shake that I made. So I said healthy fats, right? That's right. So for that, I would put around 10 almonds like that, or you can even use any variety of nuts, like Brazil nuts, peanuts, anything. Nuts is very much like good for you. It's not only good for your PCOS, so maintaining your hormone and losing weight and making you full, make giving you the good nutrient, but it's also good for your skin and hair and etc. So that, and here you can see me. I'm using flaxseed. Is also it is good in very much magnesium, nutrients, important nutrients. Our body we tend to get deficient in those nutrients because, and that is why it also leads to this condition. Okay, that's why you need more nutrient than normal person. So that is why this flaxseed seed has magnesium in it, and and you can see me, I'm putting, after that I would use oats. Is high glycemic. Oats has a good glycemic index, and it keeps your blood sugar level normal and it makes you full. So oats I would use to do this teaspoon, and oats, and I use this soya powder because I totally cut on dairy. And this one, and pumpkin seed is also healthy fat. And here you can see that these are seeds. So what I also did in my diet is seed cycling. So what is this seed cycling? We have these four phases I talked about, right? I think being a girl, not just because you have this thing, you have this condition, but just being a girl, like, you should know what happens in your body during your menstrual cycle, okay? Because people even plan out their days and activities and exercise. Even I plan out my exercise according to my cycle. So it's like that. So you should know what happens in each cycle. So I know that I told you about the menstrual, follicular, ovulation, luteal phase, right? So during the luteal phase, it's like you're very tired. Four phases, right? So for this is like cycling, you divide into two phases, follicular and luteal phase. So follicular, you include all this menstrual, ovulation and all, and luteal is the longest phase, right? So these two. So first, from the first phase, that is follicular, say 1 to 14 days, I would take flaxseed and pumpkin seed. I would mix it in my protein shake. This protein shake, you can make it more tasty by adding your favorite fruits. I would consume the seed or flax and pumpkin. I consume 2 teaspoons every day. I would eat this every day, so every afternoon. It really helped me in keep me full, and gave me the nutrients that I needed during my diet. And then after that, from 14 to 28 day, the second phase, that is the luteal phase, I would switch to pretty same, but I would switch to sesame, black sesame seed, and sunflower seeds. They also have the required nutrients that you need and healthy fats, so I would incorporate that. So you may think that for us, like PCOS, we don't have that regular 28 days cycle, right? So how do you maintain this? Yes, so for that, 1 to 14 day, you can use that pumpkin seeds and flaxseed, and from 14 to say our cycle goes until 35, right? So till 30, I would incorporate this sesame and sunflower seed from start of the 14 to say 30 day. So when I say 1 to 14 means follicular is the start of your period. When your period start menstruation, when your menstruation cycle starts, period starts as the 1 day from till 14 day. That is your follicular. So you eat that pumpkin and flaxseed, and after 14, say for us, I did 14 to 30 day. I would drag 14 to 30 day. Yeah, for that I would eat sesame and sunflower seed. Yeah. Then after that, even by 31 day, after that again you follow the same. After 30 day again, you start from day 1 to 14. You start the pumpkin and flaxseed again. The same cycle you follow it. So that is what I did. It really helps in syncing your cycle. I can go more in that if you want. So yeah, in short, it helps in syncing your cycle and helps your period to be in link, to sync your cycle accordingly, and it also helps in cramps and all, relieving your cramps. And fiber, I also increase my fiber is anything like the raw fish food that you eat, so any vegetable, any green leaves and all, spinach, etc., any green leaves and all. So this is a trick, okay, that I learned from the glucose cortes, and I learned, like, for us, our blood sugar our blood sugar level tend to get high very fast. So there are certain even fruits is good, okay, fruits and veggies you should add in your diet, but even fruits, they contained, yeah, and I also cut down on sugar. So when you're having the fruits are good, but they also contain a lot of sugar and carb also. So you should have it in limit, that also limit, or like enough, not you should not have it too much also. So there are certain foods that have high, that when you eat it increases your blood sugar level very much, and when your blood sugar level gets high, it's gonna lead to insulin resistance, and also like it will trigger insulin resistance, and also like when you have high blood sugar level, later on you're gonna no matter how much you eat that time, later on you're gonna starve. Later on you're gonna crave again. Later on you would have that craving again, and you would want to eat food more, especially like those late night cravings. So to maintain this blood sugar level, I would avoid certain foods that will increase your blood sugar level. No, fiber is very important. Fiber, I incorporate fiber. So fiber, how it helps in maintain this blood sugar level is like when you. This one I even told my mom. Told my mom also. Like whenever you eat any food, like for us in Nagas, we would surely have oil right lying around there. So you, whatever food that you have, you first reach out for that veggies. Okay, the veggies would have that fiber, right? So when you eat that first, it's gonna keep stable and you're gonna feel more full because it's a high volume food, right? So fiber will make you full, and so that is how you will then to eat more less rice also. And after that, first you eat your fiber, that is your veggies, then you eat protein. Or if you don't have fiber, you eat. Or if you don't have fiber, then you can eat your protein first, then your rice. You can not like you can like eat a little bit first, a little bit of veggies, a little bit of protein, then you can start eating your rice together with your protein like that. And for protein sources, like if you don't want to follow this protein powder, also you can incorporate more protein in natural foods like maybe eggs. Eggs is very high protein. It's very good to incorporate in your diet as well. Eggs, and then chicken breast, chicken, or any meat. Those are protein foods, right? You can incorporate that. And yeah, and also and in the morning, early in the morning is very important. Okay, for us, the first thing that you do in the morning is like a golden hour. What I did was, early in the morning, I would have this inositol. Yes, so inositol, this powder, this is the one that I use, but you can use any other brand, or any, you can try it if you want, but this is the one that I use and it helped me. So I would, before eating or drinking anything, I would first have this with warm water. And another tip to make it more tasty, nowadays I would, if you have passion fruit, you can mix passion fruit and then lemon early in the morning, and then this inositol together. With empty stomach, I would have this with lukewarm water. It's very good for your metabolism, and it's very good for your metabolism. It's a very good start for your day, and also maintain your blood sugar level, so that at the end of the day you won't crave for more food. So I would have this inositol early in the morning. And also, when I mentioned the nutrients, for in our body we require those extra nutrients, okay, because we are like having those imbalance and all, because our body has very much fat storage in it, so we need those extra nutrients. You can use ChatGPT or and check out you. What I did was I also used ChatGPT, and I would put my weight, height, age, and then accordingly, or the important nutrients that are, it's very, even scientifically through research it is found that as PCOS girls, we tend to have deficient in vitamin D and magnesium, calcium, and also I incorporated like from external source. Okay, so I would supplement that, and I would also advise you. But whatever I am sharing, my food habits and all, and whatever I'm sharing, the changes that I do or that I'm incorporating, like you don't have to take it like verbatim. You can try out what works for you, and what doesn't work out for you, you can try it out. But yeah, years and years I did experiment, I tried, and those things they will work. But these are the things that really work, so I'm sharing with you. So I'm sure it will very much help. But yeah, you can check out your should judge to be how much your body needs, because every body's nutrient requirement is different, right? So according to your weight, your height, and your age, they would give you, say, how much magnesium do I need in your body weight, your age, and all. So for magnesium, calcium, vitamin, I would give you. But I think taking this HK multivitamin, this is not sponsored, but this is, so far I find this best, because these have all the vitamins that our body is usually deficient in, right? So for this, like magnesium and vitamin D, and even my doctor did give me vitamin D3 vitamin D capsules. I would take that as well, and magnesium and other nutrients, is multivitamin would cover it up. For me, I cut down on that. Dairy, maybe it may not work out for you, but for me, or you can try it out, because dairy, like whenever I would go to term, and whenever I would have those cystic acne, and I would go to term, the first thing they would tell me is cut down on dairy. cut down on dairy, cut down your screen time, yeah, sleep more, they will tell me. And so dairy means milk and even chocolates, so and even drinks, soft drinks. Okay, it's very much not doing you any good. Okay, so cutting that down, I really advise you to cut that down because it have lots of sugar in it. No, so I had to cut on chocolates. Yeah, even sometimes you would crave. You can have nowadays. I do have it when I'm like in the menstrual phase and really craving it, but like not that much. Like not all of it. Like one or two cubes. And yeah, cutting down on that. I cut down on dairy means even yogurt, dahi or milk, and yeah, ice cream, chocolates. I had to cut down on that because I noticed. Okay, whenever I would have milk, say for 2 or 3 days, then after that, after I had that, the next day I'll start to see breakouts in my face, yeah, and bloating and very much inflammation in my body. I would notice that. So cutting that down really helped me. And that's why cutting down really helped me. That's why I incorporated soya milk in my protein drink. And I would have green tea, and even green tea also. I have lots of like variety of green tea. Green tea for acne, you might have seen my video, my previous video, and green tea for your PCOS. Variety of green teas. If you want to know more about that, I can tell you. So that has become like my ritual. After every dinner at night, I would have that because that's the best time to have before your sleep. It will help you for in your metabolism as well. So I would have to green tea and yeah, cutting down on junk and sleeping early, and you try as much to cut down on your stress, even sleeping early and waking up early. If you're like a late sleeper and you usually do your work done at night, maybe till 12, don't try to cross 12 because there's also a science behind it. If you are like sleeping very late, then your body releases certain hormone which makes you hungry more, no, and crave for more junk food, makes you more tired also. So have plenty of sleep, drink plenty of water will help you with your symptoms, help you lose weight as well. And for skincare, if term advice face wash only, I would use only that. And I did my own research, and I'm using I have different morning skincare products routine and different nighttime that is very much suitable for my oily acne prone skin. After that, I can see it has really improved. So I've been following that and drinking lots of water, yeah. And sleeping early, waking up early. At least 7 to 8 hours of sleep is important. And try as much to, not be stressed. And for that, you spend time with God more, you'll feel less stress. When you're very stressed, you try to cut down on your stress. I mean, stress is unavoidable in your life. You can't avoid it. So whenever you feel stressed, like more stress is more cortisol, is more inflammation. It will trigger, mess up your hormone as well, right? So try as much not to stress. And if you're very much stressed, pray about it. It will give you peace, I assure you. And all these habits and steps, those are the pretty much major changes that I took. And so these things, habits that I shared, don't just do it for 3 months and then stop it. I mean, slowly. That's why I say lifestyle change, right? You make it a part of your life. Exercise is good for your health as well. If you are like cured from this condition, also it's gonna help you in long term. So make this your lifestyle change. Make this a part of your life. And I still do all these habits. It's really, really much helpful and benefits me a lot. My overall mental, physical. So make it a part of your lifestyle, and it will take time. Like these big changes, it won't just suddenly become your habit. It will take time.